was El Nexo that did come out on top.
But El Nexo is going to be playing on the blue side. Vala being played by LOL versus XD. Luciferon playing on the Artis. We have Grand PKT playing on the right wing. Vortex playing on the Zagara. And finally in the bottom lane, it's Altsor playing, or Alistor playing on the Tassadar.
And on the right-hand side, we have Team Paper. And for our Team Paper, we have Zoltro on the Kerrigan. We have Leo from Korea. On the Rhaegar, we have Nika SQ on the Falstad. We have ADRD on the Stitches. And in the bot lane, we have Sichu on the Chen.
Things to keep in mind here is that the blue golem will be pushing in the top lane, and of course in the bottom lane we're going to be seeing the red golem. So those are going to be pushing in opposite lanes. Interesting thing about this though is that some teams opt to go with a 4 versus 4 in their opponent's lane, and it looks like well, this is going to be the case for the team of Team Paper. Sorry, I was looking at the names for it a little bit, but Leo's from Paper, so I know how that works.
Yep, everyone does love Leo from Korea. And right now, Zoltro going very aggressive onto Vortex. ADRD pulling him in as well, but they do not lock him down. Vortex, the only person here without any kind of escape or heal, but is able to back up and stay alive. And this is interesting what Team Paper are doing here. They're pushing in their non-golem lane, just try and, I think, slow down the pushing potential that El Nexo are going to be getting here out of Vortex.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the thing I was mentioning a little bit earlier. This is something that some teams have been chosen, or rather have chosen to do, just because they know that, well, you were talking about Vortex, exactly for that reason. Do not allow any of those very fast pushing heroes to be unopposed, to be honest. And also, just, what is that 2?
What is that, what, sorry?
There's a 2 blinking next to Vortex.
I don't see it.
It's going 2-2-2. Oh, ADRD getting locked up. He's in a lot of trouble. Goes down, and that's the end of one of the heroes coming out of Team Paper.
That 2-2-2 is Vortex's health regen that he gets from being on creep due to taking the yeah, he just gets extra health regen for being on creep. That's him gaining 2 health regen every second.
Okay, well that's how it works. But for now, oh, look at what they're doing right here. El Nexo is baiting in the team of Team Paper. They're getting just burned up. However, they all immediately back away from this one. And, that was a lot of damage onto Nicker and onto Leo.
Yep, huge damage onto everyone there. Very good job by El Nexo. They've basically bought themselves a 100% mine win here. They're already super far ahead, but that's not going to stop Team Paper from trying to bring it back. They've only just started, though. If El Nexo avoid the fight here and go for skulls, they will win the fight, but instead they're going for the fight. Believe they have the advantage. Alistair going on to Nicker. Zoltro is being pulled in, but is able to back up. Actually, Poison might kill him. He's being dropped very low. Rhaegar did not heal him. Chen has already gone down. Will Kerrigan survive? Yes, she does, with very little health, but she's going to be able to be out there. And that was a 1-for-0 in favor of El Nexo. That is going to give them a 100% cleanup on the mines, other than the few skulls that have already been taken by Team Paper. That's 8 for them, unless Nika can sneak in here and possibly steal some from the Golem.
I'm pretty sure that...
they just left it.
Yeah, Paper is just going to be going into the top lane. They're going to counter out this correction. They're going into the bottom lane. They're going to be... Or are they? They're going for the full-on Golem. This is an interesting choice by Paper. I would have expected them to just say, okay, we already have a stronger Golem. Why not go all in? But they're going straight to ADRD. He's getting locked up. He's in a lot of trouble. There are the Banelings coming in. Stitches goes down. Zaichu is the next target. Chen has also fallen. And it is El Nexo who is pushing away Team Paper. They are the scissors to the paper. And they are cutting right through all of their defenses.
This is indeed the case, and Paper looking for an opportunity. They have lost this mines good and thoroughly. They did manage to, during that fight there, they were able to get 1 extra skull. That is not ideal for them. They are now leaving the mines. They're desperately going to start collecting their mercs. They will take these giants here, and then they will leave them until the enemy golem is about halfway through the lane. But Paper really in a tough position. El Nexo dominated the mines that round. they're actually choosing not to take the bruises yet, leaving it for a couple seconds. Instead, going to take their own Siege Giants so that they can use them to help defend against the 9-skull Golem of Team Paper.
I would say there is... Well, what do we say to the Golem today? 9!
Boo. By the way, you might want to turn your light settings down because when too many people gather together, it blinds people.
I have already put it down to
Yes.
lowest. It needs to be fixed, yes. I already put it on almost off, but it didn't fix anything, unfortunately. That's the issue with the lighting in the mines and also on the Garden of Terror at the moment. But the Grave Golem is going to be moving in, going to try and deal a little bit of damage. But look at the damage of the Golem. 2 hits, tower down to less than half. Now they're onto the gate.
Zagara is here as well. Zagara took Demolitionist as the level 1 talent, so all autos on towers and forts from Zagara are going to be draining ammo. There's the hook though, and it's the body block onto Lucifron. He will go down, but at what cost? Lucifron, he's healing himself up. They've had to back out due to El Nexo diving in here, and now El Nexo are punishing this. They already killed off Kerrigan. ADRD is able to escape, but Lucifron surviving his team, dropping so much damage there as punishment. You take our teammate, we take your shed.
In the meantime, though, they are continuing to push into the base of the team of Paper. Paper, well, not really able to mount a counter-assault at this rate, and they're already 3 levels behind. So these heroic abilities are about to come up for the team of El Nexo, and El Nexo showing pure dominance in these mines, and it shows why they picked up these mines as their first map of the match. It's still the Grave Golem going on.
El Nexo destroying this game. 5 kills to 0. They pushed all the way to the keep. They're very close to hitting their heroic talents. There's the healing ward to give them some sustain. And they are now level 10. Here is going to be the fight. Zoltro once again caught out. He gets wiped instantly by Alistair. There is the Navarro's Maw, only catches Suchi. But this is going to be a free keep for El Nexo. The Golem finally falls, but El Nexo will grab a keep out of this. They did kill Zoltro. Nick has been rooted. He gets poisoned, but is able to back out. Vortex with the Hunter Killer onto Suchu. Suchu is just healing up. He's just going to barrel out. He's just going to brew out that Hunter Killer. But El Nexo, their work here is done. They have killed off the fort, the keep, and the majority of the enemy team. And now they're going to go back.
Look at the siege damage actually dealt here by Vala. 22,000, the most of anyone in the game, even more than Zagara. And also hero damage, it's Zagara who's dealing the most damage, not Vala or Falstad. Falstad did get close, but not close enough. So let's go back to the standard setup. And also look at the talents here. Vala again for the multi-shot build. Artis going for the standard build, just get tanky. Zagara, rapid incubation. That's an interesting one.
It is a sustainability that so far she hasn't really needed due to the fact that Zagara has yet to be in danger at almost any point other than that very early game hook.
True enough. But for now, it looks like El Nexo is going to be putting down even more pressure onto the team of Team Paper. Going to take down yet another fort, extending their level lead to 4. Although that's going to be ending pretty soon, going to go back to the 3-level advantage. But this is a huge advantage for El Nexo. And, well, if the mines are going to be opening, and they're going to be opening in about 30 seconds. Okay, that was just a gamble, but I guess I was right.
Yep, this is indeed the case. Stitches, though, doesn't land the hook. Love hooking in that area, like, and from the other side around by the fountain. It is very fun to hook that area. But El Nexo, they are just dominating this match. Well, you can't really start snowballing back for Team Paper until they can actually kill someone from El Nexo. And right now, that's looking kind of unlikely.
Yeah, El Nexo already in the mines, going to be clearing that one out. And now Team Paper has the option of going into the mines. Not really the best option, though.
They're waiting for them. They're thinking about it. Team Paper are thinking about it. But no, that's not worth the risk. They're instead going to head up to the top lane and head in through there. They saw El Nexo head in through the bot lane, so it would be foolhardy to head in through the top. But El Nexo already pretty much at this top lane entrance, so they're going to be able to try and sandwich in. Zagara is coming in from the top, and here comes the rest of El Nexo from the bot lane. Nika has just dashed all the exit, and he gets rooted down. He gets envenomed and immediately wiped out. Sichu is also going to go down. ADRD being dropped pretty low, but he's able to exit the mines. Rhaegar, Leo from Korea, has just made a runner for it and is spinning for style. But he was able to get out alive. He may actually charge in here to attempt to steal some skulls, but no, doesn't want to try it. He's in fact just going to back up and, well, hang for a bit by the looks of it.
Yeah, he can't really do anything at all. Leo from Korea is going to be Leo from base, as he's going to be hardstoning, or at least going to be taking out these minions for a little bit, and then going to just walk back to base, but on foot. The issue though is, look at the amount of skulls.
Yeah, I'm loving
what Grumpy
Nexo are doing right here. He's waiting for the golem until El Nexo have taken the mercenaries, because he can get out at any point. He's now taken the skulls, can teleport to his team, and now the golem will hit at about the same time, or spawn at about the same time as those mercenaries are really up in Team Paper space. I'm sorry, he's timing it so that the giants can help defend against the golem. He's actually sent them out a bit too early, if that's the case. But El Nexo, they are already ready, and they are already at their own golem. Yeah, those giants will be in perfect timing, because that minion wave will slow them down.
Yes, beautiful timing about El Nexo. And these are the little intricacies that... oh, no, they run out of position!
Just too slow. Just too... Took them slightly too early.
But it's over.
El Nexo with a 92 skull golem, pushing onto the core of Team Paper, and Grand PKT got engaged upon by Sushi. The hook misses, there's the devouring board, down goes Zoltro, and we actually saw Vortex get dropped pretty low there, but was able to incubate back up to basically half health, so pretty good. Nika trying to kill off someone, and there's the ancestral healing to try and keep him alive. LOL versus XP just does not care about this gen. There's the shock and awe, and they almost got a kill. Vortex very low there, but it doesn't matter. Vortex able to survive to the end, and we do see El Nexo take the first game in this best of 3 series.
Moving. Right, so on the blue side we have the team of El Nexo, Vortex on Tassadar, mid lane, LOL versus XD on Kerrigan, Alistar on Svelstad, Lucifron playing on Artus, and in the bottom lane we're looking at Grand PKT on Brightwing.
And on the right hand side in the red trunks, it is Team Paper, starting with Sichu on the Chen in the top lane. We have Nika SQ on the Valor in the mid lane, Zoltro on the Stitches, ADRD on the Nova. They will be the roaming squad. And in the bot lane, we have Leo from Korea.
But he's not actually from Korea, he's actually from Poland.
My god.
Revelations.
How dare he lie to us?
But Leo from Korea is actually, yeah, like I said, he's been playing in multiple games. He used to be playing for... he used to be playing in the not in the LCS. He was playing in the in League of Legends mostly, but has completely switched over to Heroes of the Storm. And also he has actually Sideshoe getting caught here. Might go down. Oh, no, yes, no, Artus goes down. Sideshoe survives. What is this?
The shield is so good. Why did LOL versus XD back up? If him and Vortex are both autos, then he'd be dead. Why would they do this? And instead they lose Arthas. So well played by Team Paper. El Nexo, what are you doing?
Well, most likely they were in the impression that they would have already taken down Shen, but this is
shield too good. Shield too good.
But everything changed when Stitches and Nova came in.
Because everything has changed.
Well,
alright, you started it. Leo from Korea is still dueling with Grand PKT in the bot lane. Mid lane is about to see some action, though. Here comes the ganking squad. Lucifron is going in as well as Lova 16. They take down ADRD. Nika actually does get rooted as well, but Lova 16 gets hooked, but there's nowhere near going to be enough damage coming down without Nova. Very nice job there by El Nexo, evening up the kill count.
So a beautiful gang there again, and now Nicker in a lot of trouble, and I guess this is also the issue when playing with a Nova. Nova is, I believe, one of the squishiest assassins, and she has no escape whatsoever. So if you spot her with a Kerrigan, you can just pull her in, and we saw what happened, just burst her down. Yeah. Bottom lane, ARD
actually scouted out Lucifron there. Wilding Clo walked into the bush, and then walked straight out of the bush again, like, nope, I don't want to be here. And Lucifron did not react at all until the hologram went down.
For now, though, the tribute is spawning in the top lane. It gives us a little bit of time to look at the initial talents that have been picked up. Tassadar going for the Psi Fusion and the Mental Acuity. Kerrigan going for the Sweeping Grasp and Venom. Arthas going for the Frozen Waves plus the Envenom. Brightwing and Falstad going for the Double Bribe. And picking up Protective Shield and Gathering Power. Stitch is going for the Slam damage. Increased Amplified Healing as well. Vala going for Composite Arrows and Arsenal. And is it lagging on your side as well?
No. I don't mind.
Oh my word. This is, we're having a little bit of lag here.
I can still hear you. I will let you know what's going on. Nick has just got a blue product on his XP, but now he's been once again by very low. He's going to be going back. He should be further from the wall to avoid the incoming schedules. How can also team clearing up and mercenary, taking the giant camps to help Leo from Korea in that bot lane?
I think something is going amiss here, because I'm hearing you in robot voice, and everything is just blinking from side to side, and now the server dies.
Yeah, deceit.
I deceit? Hello?
You have disconnected.
I'm back. I'm still here.
Okay.
I can hear you very unclearly, so I think something is going wrong.
Okay, it's on your end.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm attempting to reconnect.
Okay.
But there's a lot of interference at the moment.
Okay, it's definitely from your end. No,
yeah, it's my end again. And I don't know what it is.
Well, right now there is a fight over the first second tribute, and Shed does go down. And once again, Alexa keeps control of the area. And we saw Nick to deny there for a second with his bouncing arrow, and again with his multi-shot, doing a great job of just slowing down the taking of this. But now he's got rooted, he was a bit too greedy there, and Stitch just pulls in the Arthas. And once again, Nick, I think he'll survive.
I'm
I
back.
think he has a bit of health there. Yep, he is able to survive under there and does come out alive. But El Nexo taking the second tribute.
Okay, so we completely missed that because for some reason everything lagged here, and now I'm back. Techlink has joined the game. I'm playing.
You're playing, apparently.
Oh, something went wrong. I can now see the bribe stacks on Valstad.
Okay.
And
well,
I can see the bribe. I can also see the bribe stacks on Brightwing.
What, by selecting them?
Yeah.
I can do that if I hit V.
Yeah, but
that
shouldn't happen when I'm doing that.
Yeah, it's a reconnect issue. At least you can reconnect as a observer. Don't type in the chat, just in case.
Okay. That's pretty nice. Actually, now they're going straight to Leo. Leo trying to escape here. ADRT only having his hologram, just forcing LoL versus XD a little bit back.
Yep, this is indeed the case. So we are now getting back into it. Nika, having huge amounts of trouble in this mid lane, has been doing a great job of slowing down El Nexo, but has not been able to get his team a significant advantage. El Nexo now taking their boss camp, gonna try and get that advantage. Tribute spawning right next to them, very convenient for them. So they're gonna be in an amazing position with the lane pushing and being able to possibly get a curse off this. They're all a bit low, but Fountain is right next to them, so they're looking pretty good right now. They're in position, posturing, ready for the moment. Hook does not land on anyone. They are looking for their moment. The entirety of Paper is here. And this is a fight Paper needs to win.
There's a stun straight onto Lucifer. They're immediately starting to engage here. The root misses completely as Grand PKT is still putting down a little bit of pressure. There's a jump to Precision Strike coming out. There's so much damage. Kerrigan already went down. And now they're trying to force Alistar out of the fight. So all the damage is now gone on the side of El Nexus. Except for Vortex, but he's completely alone. Artis has died. And Vortex trying to shift out of there. But, well, he is in some serious shift. As he still continues to run. But his Psystorms aren't going to help him. One more hit, and it's Tassadar going down to the heal beam.
Yeah, Vortex was in fact gorged by Stitches in the backline, completely removing his damage from that fight. A very nice fight by Team Paper, and they're finally going to come back and pick up this tribute. So they are going to be in a slightly better position now. They're catching up in levels. They take down the Golem before it does take down their fort. So they're looking pretty good right now. They are getting themselves back into this game.
Slowly but surely. First, the siege camp is now going back over to El Nexo, so they're going to get a little bit of pressure on the map themselves. At least a little bit more pressure here, and we can have a quick look at the abilities. So Arkan has been picked up, we saw it, Maelstrom, Army to Death, Blink Heal, Shock and Awe, Gorge, Rain of Vengeance, Precision Strike, Storm, Earth and Fire, and of course the Divine Storm.
The classic El Nexo move, moving in to try and steal the Bruiser Cap. But there's the Precision Strike actually doing a lot of damage. And Paper are actually all here. They don't get into the circle in time though. And now Sichu is a bit out of position. There is the Divine Storm. But Leo from Korea does go down, caught out of position. Lawless XD goes down to Nika. Down goes Chen. There is the Shock and Awe, but doesn't really land on anyone. And that was a 2-for-2 fight. Very well played by Team Paper, but they did not jump into that circle in time. And as such, the Bruiser camps go over to El Nexo. They have already been cleared up, but it's yet another loss by Team Paper.
Yeah, Team Paper not too happy after this, but now it's El Nexo's turn to shine. Rather, El Nexo is going to shine again. The tribute is spawning on their side of the map. And, well, I would say another fight going to be breaking out. Because these siege giants are already moving in. And if El Nexo actually gets this, yeah, they're going to get this tribute. They can immediately rotate over to the boss camp of the enemy team and try and take that away from Team Paper.
That is very risky though, because Team Paper are all here.
Leo
gets rid, he cleanses himself to get out of the route and is charging straight back in. Precision Strike lands on no one. That is not ideal at all. Alistair though has been rooted. He's taking a lot of damage, but down goes Chen. He went a bit too greedily there. Zoltro is now caught out of position. Lucifer and Zoltro both being dropped low, but Zoltro is getting healed, but he will not survive. Down goes Leo from Korea. Nika is on full retreat. Nova was at the was below there trying to deal as much damage as possible, but Nika has been completely caught out. That fort will offer you no security when your team is cursed, and that fort will go down. We have already seen Falstad fly to this mid lane to start on this mid fort and get his team as far ahead as possible. El Nexo getting ready to reposition, and they are going to take as much from this as they possibly can. Nova landing a couple shots onto Alistair, but has been forced to retreat. She cannot fight him one-on-one here, and El Nexo using this opportunity to steal Team Paper's Golem.
Yeah, that's pretty much what was to be expected. I mean, you would expect them to go for that at the start of the, or rather before the fight, but because Team Paper initiated the fight, or rather was a little bit caught out of position, El Nexo said, okay, whatever, we'll fight during the tribute, and they got not only the middle fort, the top fort, but also the minions were able to push down the bottom fort. And now Team Paper is in a lot of trouble because they're already another talent behind. Whereas Tastar is picking up the second strike as well as the Shrink Ray, Kerrigan picking up the Blade Torrent and the Rewind, Stoneskin for Artis with the Biting Cold as well, Critterize for Brightwing together with another Rewind, and of course Falstad picking up the Rewind and the Overdrive. Stitches, he's just left with his Mega Smash, Valo with the Frost Shot, Advanced Cloaking for Nova, enough to share for Chen to assist his team, and finally Uther picking up the Sprint ability as well. And now there's so much pressure on the map. Well, there's not all that much the Team Paper can do about El Nexo.
Yep, all they can really do is defend at the moment. There is damage control and wait for El Nexo to make it a mistake. Nice decision there by Zoltro to hook the Siege Giant into this part of the map so that it takes damage from the buildings. Very nice there. Clears it up and really reduces its the damage it's going to end up dealing, because that keep is just going to get all its ammo back from that, and the tower already has. So now we're going to see El Nexo just clearing up what they can. They're doing their mercenaries. They're going to take their easy camp here, and their golem is now back up. But tributes will be spawning relatively soon, so they will likely try and fight their own golem, and then maybe rotate to try and interrupt the tribute if they can get there in time. Paper, they're going to have to fight them at one of El Nexo at one of these, and it looks like they're going to choose the golem, but El Nexo, they are laying a trap.
Ooh, this is going to be very, very scary for the team of Team
risky.
Paper. El Nexo, they are trying to get the route down. Lucifron is moving forward just a little bit. Sideshoe is forced to back away. And Team Paper is like, okay, we do not like this. We're just going to wait a little bit longer, get a level 16 talent, and
They have to go in now. They have to go right now.
They're too late. They're too late. They have no chance. They are too late.
Is going down. They're trying though. They need to get there. They are far too late. Like you said, Golem does go down, but now Paper, they have a chance to fight again for this tribute. But they now have their level 16 talents, including stuff like combination attack and the crippling shot from Nova. as well as the Blood for Blood from Valor, which is going to be amazing if she can use it on someone like Lucifer, as it does heal for a percentage of the health stolen, and the damage done is a percentage of health. So if it's used on Arthas, she's going to get a lot of health back.
Yeah, but for now it's El Nexo who's going to be picking up the tribute area. But look at Team Paper. They didn't, because they were a little bit too late. They gave up the Grave Golem, who is now going to be attacking these towers, getting a lot of experience for the team of El Nexo, and they're going to lose their fountain as well if they're not careful.
Yeah, that fountain
it's
will
going
definitely go down. They cannot stop that. The Golem, though, will get cleared up before it does too much more damage. That's not going to stop El Nexo stealing this Bruiser camp, though. The bribe was used to take that. And now we're seeing El Nexo, they're just going to pull back. They're going to pull back and wait for this. They're playing it safe, not going to try diving, as we've seen so many teams do today, which has almost cost them games. Going to play it safe. They're waiting for tributes, clearing waves where they feel safe, grabbing mercenaries when they are up. Every mercenary in the game right now belongs to El Nexo.
Yeah, I really like how El Nexo is just waiting it out, waiting for the next tribute, because they have full map control. They want to fight. They don't care if they're going to fight, but they don't want to be fighting in the enemy base. And I'm expecting a few pickups here. Of course, Brightwing having picked up the Blink heal means that we're going to probably see the shield coming out of her as well. Falstad going for the Blast of Awe. Arthas going for Resurgence. Kerrigan, I'm expecting Omega Storm and Tassadar for the Twilight Archon. Oh, this might be a fight here. The hook on the loose run. He might go down in one go, and it's gone. No!
From Lucifer, it's keeping him alive. His ultimate was popped. He survived for a little bit longer, but he does go down. But Chen is going to go down in exchange, and now El Nexo are going to use the full advantage they have to continue pushing in here. That Hammerang does chunks to Nika there, who's being forced to pull back. And that is going to be the tribute to El Nexo. A 1-for-2 trade, just annihilating the warriors of Team Paper.
And Team El Nexo just going to say, okay, sure, we lost a few heroes. Swah. We can just continue our assault. They pick up yet another Siege Giant camp. They're going to be able to pick up their Bruiser camp if they want as well. The Siege camp in the top lane. Brightwing is heading back to base, getting a little bit of healing done, so that she can jump right back onto the back of LoL versus XD. And yeah, also it was noted in chat that Stitches has a strange build with the Chen in the team. Should he not go full slap?
I actually kind of like this build. It's pretty decent just for locking down people like Falstad. Falstad's Shock and Awe can be interrupted if he is stunned during the timer for it. So just any CC against this team is quite nice, but I still would have preferred Fishing Hook maybe, due to try and catch out this team, because they just can't do it at the moment. Paper looking for an opportunity to fight here, but El Nexo are just kiting the Golem back. There is the tribute. Vortex actually gets caught in the Golem route there, but Paper have to fight this. The Oracle has spotted pretty much all of Team Paper here, but they kind of have to fight. There's full vision on them, and they don't have any kind of level advantage. But they still have to fight, and they need to fight well to have any chance.
Yeah, if they don't fight now, they're going to be risking the level 20 advantage of their enemy. So Leo from Korea is trying to beam, he misses, and that means it's going to be a tribute. The hook misses as well, and this is horrible for Team Paper. Now they're immediately engaged, and Saichu in a lot of trouble. He's going to be popping his ultimate, but Uther immediately gets popped. He is going to be able to run into the enemy team for a Divine Storm. 4-man Divine Storm, so Luzron is left a little bit alone, but he's still going to be chasing down Nicker for a little bit longer.
The 4-man route there from the Golem as well.
Ultimate?
The precision strike. Vortex being dropped low. Down goes Chen's ultimate. It has finished up. And Team Paper, they're going to keep this going, but Suju gets polymorphed instantly. Nika, venturing far too far out, gets envenomed, but he's able to back up. No, gets rooted, and we're going to see Lucifer go into it. Lucifer gets pulled past. He will die inside Zoltro. He does not have enough health for this, so he will go down. And that was a free-for-free trade. And Paper actually doing all right there with the clear-up, but just a couple too risky scenarios.
There's another thing you have to consider here immediately. Look at the bottom lane. The only thing El Nexo needed to do was just keep Paper busy. If they keep Paper busy, they cannot defend their keep, and the keep already went down in the bottom lane. Middle lane keep already down to half health, so it is a very big victory. And now they're going to be able to 2-man this Golem as well, or rather they're going to try it at the very least.
No, they do it.
Yeah, depending on whoever comes there or not.
If Storm Shield has been used, oh, they're actually backing out. They don't want to risk it. Curse is over. They could have probably grabbed that. Stitches is on the way. He's actually going to throw a hook in there just to scout it out, likely. Stitches? Nope, he's gonna walk in there, and Team Paper are gonna start it themselves. Now Nexo gonna play it a bit safer, and they're gonna go and grab their own golem.
So, as expected, Twilight, Arkenford, Tassadar, Brightwing with the Storm Shield, Falstad with the Blast of Awe, Resurgence of the Storm for Archers, and Kerrigan picking up Bolt of the Storm. So, the only thing different being, of course, the Omega Storm not being picked up by, by Kerrigan. And, well, the Storm Shield will be off cooldown in just 3 seconds. Now I can actually click on those abilities, so I can actually see them.
Yay!
That's
you should disconnect more often.
That's kind of
it
neat.
Seems to be helping.
Shrink Ray and Falstad also having 1 bribe stack in his inventory. On the other side, well, ADRD doesn't have anything I can click on, so that's good. For now, though, it looks like El Nexo's moving into the bottom lane. They are picking up the Siege Giants as well. That's going to put down even more pressure onto the fort. They're actually waiting for this. This is so smart by El Nexo. Look at the Grave Golem. It's almost in position. Now the Siege Giants are going to assist the Grave Golem. And this might even be the final fight here for both teams. Ultimates are going to be picked up. Double Precision Strike. The Rain of Vengeance upgrade has been picked up as well. Usher picked up the Hurricane.
Bolt of the Storm is needed. Bolt of the Storm straight out of the Precision Strike. Gets caught in the Divine Hurricane, but is able to dodge out of the second Precision Strike. And Lulva 60 survives basically all of the ultimates of the enemy team and is still dealing damage. But Shed now chasing onto Lulva 60, but the shield is so much. Lulva 60 still alive, and he takes down Zoltro as well. And that is incredible. Lulva 60.
This is going to be the end, actually, because they're on the core. The core is down to 18%, 10%, 5%. The Grave Golem is still alive, and this is good game. El Nexo with a 2-0 victory. While Paper, they were so close to winning. They were so close. They just needed a little bit of a push to knock El Nexo off their pedestal, but they couldn't get there.